Okay, today I'm gonna show what exactly tech I use on everyday basis. And this bag has 4 lakh rupees tech inside. What I do for living? Story time. My name is Kushal, currently working as software developer in LTI Mindtree. Like everyone does, as soon as I got my first corporate job, I bought my first Apple product. And story won't end there, rather that was just a beginning, and it ends with Apple, 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 another Apple. And now let's go one by one gadget. Before that, the table is just messy and distracting. Okay, this is clean. Starting with the smartphone. This is iPhone 12 8 plus 128GB white variant. This comes with a box shape. I really like the design. I used to love the box shapes smartphone which comes back in days like Nokia Lumia. When I heard Apple bringing that design to the iPhone 12, I was really excited to get one, but price kept me down. But in 2021, the big billion days happens in Flipkart. All Apple products, especially iPhone prices drops drastically down. In that time I went for the iPhone 12. That time I was using the OnePlus 9R. I just sold out. That is also a great device, but this is just a piece of art. I really like the shape actually. And not thinking to upgrade anytime soon, like 13, 14. I don't think 15 also, because I'm not seeing any changes. This also has a great camera, by the way. Initially I was using the Realme Buds Air Pro with the ANC, which are really great audio drivers, but I faced some connectivity issue with the iPhone. That's why I bought these things. These are AirPods 3rd generation. I could have go with the AirPods Pro instead of this, because both are trading at the same price. When I bought AirPods Pro comes with the active noise cancellation, which is a great feature, but I don't like the earphones which comes with these rubber ear tips at the end, which they use for the isolation, because that don't fit in my ear properly, because I have some ear issue that hurts my ear, which results into a headache. That's why I went with the AirPods 3rd generation, which comes with a very minimal design. Battery backup is also good, and this has no fascinating features other than the connectivity and subtle audio. Next one I got iPad. This is iPad 4th generation, which has 8 plus 128GB gray variant, which looks really nice. I don't know why I bought this machine in back in days, because nowadays it is not fitting in between iPhone and MacBook, because iPhone is doing smartphone thing and MacBook is doing laptop thing. I don't know what I can do with the iPad. Mostly I use this iPad for the media consumption, like watching movies on the Netflix, Prime, Hotstar, and watching videos on the YouTube. Sometimes I write a script on this iPad for the YouTube. Sometimes I'll edit photos on this iPad in the Lightroom as well. Nowadays I don't use iPad for the editing photos anymore, because I have got separate machine for that. If you could ask me to pick only one Apple product for my entire life, that should be this machine. This is MacBook Air with M1 chip inside. I have got 8 plus 128GB variant. This is a grey color which looks really beautiful. I like everything about this machine. I like sleek design, I like the performance, I like the battery backup, I like everything, you can name it. So far this is the best investment in my entire life. You can guess that how well built this machine is. I use this machine mostly for productivity stuff, like organizing my life in Notion, stock market, portfolio maintaining, editing my YouTube video using Premiere Pro, After Effects, and making thumbnail in Photoshop. I'm so impressed with the M1 chip overall. Along with the MacBook Air, I'm using this USB-C hub from the Portanix, because this laptop has only 2 USB-C port. This device will make life very easier. This has 12 ports overall, 4 USB-A port, 1 display port, HDMI port, card reader, and the audio jack, and USB-C port. By the way, I'm giving all the links in the down below. If you guys interested, you can check that out. Next, I have got this one. This is Apple Watch SE. I have been using this watch for more than 1 year and so far so good. I dropped many times, still nothing damage happens. This will comes really handy when my smartphone is away from the desk because this watch will get connect to all my Apple product. I can easily get all the notification in the watch itself. I can get the phone calls. I can answer here itself. I can access the smartphone camera from the Apple Watch itself. There's a really some other features also which I don't use generally, and these are mainly popular for the fitness tracking purpose, which I never do because I'm a kind of lazy to use all the features with the Apple Watch. But there are two fitness features which comes really handy, like this will remind me to stand up if I sit continuously for some time, and also this will remind me to drink water on time to time, which is really helpful for me. And I have got this black and black variant which looks really beautiful in the formals. Maybe that is the reason I went for this one. There is only one feature I'm missing badly on the Apple Watch SE is I'm unable to pay using the Apple Watch because in India we don't have support for the Apple Pay. That's why I went for the minimal wallet from the Dot company. I usually carry 3 to 4 cards, 2 credit cards, 1 debit card and 1 Metro card, and I used to have offline wallet which is bit bulky. Even I don't carry much cards in that, so I switched to this very minimal super thin wallet from the Dot company by one of the Indian YouTuber called Technologue. Shout out to him. Great job, buddy. I really like this one. And also recently I made another switch for making my YouTube videos from smartphone to camera, that is my Canon M50. To shoot my YouTube videos and to click the pictures, I have been using this Canon M50 mirrorless camera. This is the generation 1. This camera can shoot up to 60 fps in 1080p and 24 fps in 4K. I cannot say this is the best of best. If not, this is the best in the budget section. So if you are a beginner, I highly recommend you to go with the mirrorless camera like Canon M50 Mark 1 or Mark 2. Along with this camera, I have got 4 lenses. First one, Sigma 16mm f1.4, which I am currently using to shoot this A-roll part, and for B-roll part I am using Canon 50mm, which is basically called Nifty 50, which is a budget and the best one and my first ever prime lens. And third one, I have got kit lens which I got along with this Canon M50 18 to 35, which I don't use because quality is not so good. And last one, I have got 70 to 300 telephoto lens. And when it comes to editing, I'm using this borderless monitor from LG, which I really like the design because I hardly see the bezels. That's why I went with this one. Another reason is its price factor. This is just a 12K. Look at this beauty. And next I'm using Logitech MX Master 2S as a mouse, which is again really great device for the editors, which makes things really easy and super fast because this has vertical scrolling and horizontal scrolling, and again this has some 2 and 3 buttons which you can customize according to our need. I made customization like undo and redo, which makes things really easy while editing. So as a keyboard, I am using this EvoFox mechanical keyboard, which is a RGB in light. Yeah, this will get the job done, but the satisfaction of clicking buttons on this mechanical keyboard is different. We have different community for that. Last but not in the least, the spec. The current spec I am using from the Lenskart, which I got in an offer actually. So this has really minimal frame, clear glass. Use this spec to block the blue rays that coming from the screen, which I generally sit in front of the screen for the entire day for editing and coding. That's why this spec. I think this looks nice on my face. Let me know. So yeah, that's all about this video, and if you like this one, just give a thumbs up, and if you don't like, give a thumbs down, and do subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you next one.